Hello, nice to record to you again. I recently received a PayPal donation with a very nice message from a donor from Selangor. So there's the riddle for you. Here it is. Name as many events as you can which may provide the control of the country to which the city of Selangor belongs. The event must turn the country from uncontrolled or from controlled by the opponent to controlled by you by triggering the event, not by triggering the ops, unless the event says about using the ops of the cards. The premature conditions are as you wish, so you may, for example, say that the event which gives 1 influence point gains you control even if the country is 3 stab, because you already had a 2 influence and the opponent had 0. It must only be possible to gain control which you didn't have by playing the event. The winner is going to win the surprise prize, which I'll be sending no sooner than on September. Good luck, and now to the game. I assume it's a Marshall Plan headline, and I don't have a better candidates for headline than Red Scare Perch anyway. Maybe the goal, but nah. Let's do it this way. Yeah, Marshall as supposed. It's not quite obvious what a follow-up should be. The goal is not convincing with Defcon at 5 because he may realign me. Of course, he can realign only 1, and I can shore it up with East European Unrest and Comic-Con, even 5-year plan. But the odds are on his side, and he doesn't really pay for the Red Scare. So I think I'm gonna rather coup a run and then play the goal with some follow-ups basing on Red Scare and my hand. Even if he scores Europe domination once, it's a decent price to be paid. He doesn't have Europe probably. In this case, Europe can wait. Middle East should not. The general rule says that I should play my cards first, but the goal looks like a nice AR6 play in this case. I probably want to hold 5-year plan. I certainly want to play decal for the event. I may play the China card for the event. Sorry, I may play the China card. His hand is decent. And a roll was decent too. Okay, let's go all in. Actually, not all in. I just resigned from my AR6. But the goal is still in the deck, and I didn't perform a speculative coup, because a failed coup would be a disaster in this case. While a successful one wouldn't be a very high reward. Okay, let's take a chance. Nice. Nice, because if he has to spend time taking Iran, he can't spend this time doing something else. Decal is gonna enter quite strongly now. Oh, his hand under purge looks like being richer in ops than mine with no purge, sorry. HS scored, I know, but Decal just had to be played. Sorry. So socialists are gone. The goal is no longer in the deck. The goal is not gonna return soon. So either US or I'm gonna lose Europe. Or maybe some lucky blockade. But blockade is decent only with Red Scare Purge, and it's also gone. UN intervention distal. At least a stuff like this. Zaire not over-controlling Thailand, because the worst outcome is that I give him battleground coup here and lose one country only. If I secure Thailand on my first move next turn. Only one, okay. Middle East defectors. Oh! Nasser and duck and cover into Middle East. This looks very good. And CIA is no longer in the deck. The drawback is duck and cover is no longer playable the way I wanted it to play it, but Warsaw Pact formed is. Yep. Of course, I am not going to play the Korean War for the event only to gain military operations. Now that CIA is gone, I may afford playing the China card and hold 5-year plan and duck and cover. The question is whether I can afford to play NORAD or whether I can afford to space NORAD. Another question is whether I can afford to not put extra influence here, because then he could just headline East European unrest next turn. Okay. Now this needs some over control, and this is a good time to put standard 2 ops in South Korea. 5-year plan plus duck and cover is actually a quite nice pair of cards to hold for turn 3. If NORAD, then I only have defectors. It's better to secure the flexibility. Yuck. Maybe this should have been NORAD to South Korea and Algeria. It wasn't well prioritized. I'm delaying NORAD because I don't want him to know too soon whether to put influence into Canada or not. He can be sure I'm not gonna play 5-year plan or duck and cover for ops, but he doesn't know whether I plan to space and what. I feel Vietnam revolts coming. For which scenario Asia is secured enough. Okay, so let's do it this way. Excuse me. And well, Asia isn't gonna score on my... Oh. Okay. I got Vietnam revolts, but they are not going to give me anything decent. East European unrest is mine. Suez crisis actually looks like a very good headline now. Truman is gone. I don't have a 4. Yeah, Suez crisis it is. I don't like the victory points track now. But let's keep him busy here. East European unrest is nasty now. This is a drawback. Arab-Israeli war, I think I'm gonna play this one for the... Oh fuck, he got this again. Again, or I'm missing the games. Maybe I'm miscalculating the games. Let's hope at least he has to give me the China card for this. Okay. Worth playing for military operations, for potential victory points, and for Israel influence. This is why I didn't take from Israel with Suez crisis. And the goal is still in the deck as far as I remember. Yep. I hope he doesn't have Europe scoring, because the score would start becoming nasty. Oh fuck. Holy crap. Okay. I'm in a defensive position on the VP track. Not as bad on the map, though. I can even count on 13 from Middle East scoring when it comes. Ooh la la. Yuck. This would be used for self-reparation, so it's obviously better to gain a victory point from space race and put myself in a position when one small step gains another 2 victory points. This doesn't look good in a long run. He now remembered about NORAD. If he remembered about Norad, I may remember about burying him. What harm can be done by Norad? Not really a huge one. Okay. Let's give him Norad. And let's attempt to do some more harm in Central America. Egypt, I have to count Sadat anyway. Thailand, with China in my hand, I can live with this. South Korea followed by 4 ops there. Well, will have to be addressed with the China card. So what's the plan? Our man in Tehran probably to break Iran to cancel itself. In the Paki for the event. Do I have anything? Any resources to fight for Central American domination? Maybe Indo-Paki is better used for playing into Nicaragua and Haiti. It all depends on how he uses his NORAD. Now it's only a 4. It actually wasn't really convincing how he used his NORAD. Now he may be hesitant to realign me from Angola, and I'd like to excuse me for a moment. And I'm back, and I see he had played Willy Brandt into Iran. Yep. Okay, the war is likely to be lost, so let's go here. It might be not the best choice, because if he coups, I only gained 1 victory point, assuming he controls the country. And gave him mill-ups, for which he wouldn't have decent targets otherwise. But I have to do something about the rest of my hand. And the most problematic card is OAS founded. Of course, grain sales to Soviets is ultimately problematic, but it's spaceable. OAS gives him access to the places I don't want him to have access to. I'm thinking about holding 5-year plan and OAS. Southeast Asia scoring is coming. Angola is likely to be realigned, but if it is, I'm gonna put Lone Gunman there just to keep him busy. And if it is again, oh, it's an OPEC to space race. Actually, a 9 VP swing. Ooh. If he coups, my recoup with the China card should be enough. If he grabs the China card from me, I may play the 5-year plan with 3 to Venezuela, and OAS is not as painful, because at least I have access to Brazil. That's the worst outcome. Or I can get France for the price of South America. What about cooing? If I roll low, it's a disaster. If I roll high, he may counter coup high enough. This is far more convincing. And let's hope Middle East scoring comes after Muslim Revolution, but before Sadat and Camp David. Junta. Okay, this is a great hand actually. No scorings for me, but I really like this hand. Okay, it's poor in ops. This is a drawback. Ouch. Okay, bear trap is a nasty surprise. Mostly because I can't coup so that I lower DEFCON. Fortunately, I went out on the first attempt. Whatever he coups, I may counter it with ABM treaty. Hopefully he doesn't steal it with Missile Envy now. It would be a crippling blow. Not sure about 5-year plan. Brazil? Yeah. Okay, this I can't counter. So that will have to be played. So it's better to play it ASAP before Muslims come. Clearing Colombia is not a bad idea actually now. ABM, does it have decent targets? Zaire looks decent actually. Africa, Middle East, Asia, Should I let him take France? This is a very good question. Okay, let's get rid of this. The problem is I have to fight for South America because I have OAS founded. His hand looks rather poor, and he's going all in into Europe, and he doesn't have scorings. Let's go this way, hoping for a high coup with defectors. Followed by ABM treaty, which I am ready to play for ops, if necessary. Followed by 5-year plan. Oh, he's rolling high. I am not. But this at least gives chance to provide... Oh, doesn't. I was just saying it was going to provide me a nice target for ABM treaty coup. No. ABM is going to coup Zaire, I think. With his style of play, I assume it's going to go to France. Now South America is going to be very painful. Unless I get Allende or Distal, which is not on the discard. No, it's not. But I can and I should make Africa potentially painful. Not here, because coups would be too juicy for him. Actually, this is a good blackmailing place. Oh, he's gonna see my headline. I think Missile Envy is safe enough, especially followed by Quagmire, just to cancel Norad and prevent him from discarding the card of his choice. Wheelbarrow is gone. This is enough for me to say Missile Envy is safe enough as USSR. Ho ho ho! What do you have, my friend? Okay, U2 incident. So this couldn't be helped. Let's cancel Norad, make him discard Missile Envy. Middle East and Africa are... Oh, and he failed! This is a good news. DEFCON is at 3. So maybe we could realign him. Not enough decent targets. Let's fight for France. It's now a good time. Succeeded, so now it's time to coup, which was successful. I think I'm not gonna fight for Middle East control, so I will play shuttle diplomacy. Blah. And one more blah. Cultural revolution for the event, of course. Not sure about Allende. He had it now. Middle East only left. But this is worth playing anyway. After all, it's all gonna return. Sooner or later. Naughty, naughty. Okay, not as important to have this for the event. Not under the given circumstances. This is a dilemma. Okay, lone gunman is in the deck, so let's risk this Middle East. He didn't want to discard anything, so I don't really have good places to put influence. Let's do this for over control, this for some Mexico access in the future. And this to prevent breaking control with the Pope. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna say excuse me one more time, because I'd really like to grab another beer. Excuse me. I'm back. I'm repeating the contest. Name as many countries as many events as you can, which the triggering of which may result in the fact that the player gains control of the country to which belongs the city of Selangor. The event counts if triggering it may change the status of the country from not controlled by player to controlled by player, and it's applicable for both players summarized. So whether it gives USSR control or USA control, it all counts. In case of dubious situations, describe how it may work. There is some problem what to headline when he sees it. I think one small step is a good bait for defectors if he wants to trigger them. This stall is gonna be another bait to shore South Korea and Mexico to keep him busy with cooing something irrelevant. However, he may coup some Middle Eastern country because he knows I have the scoring. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yes, he knows it very well. This is a problem because victory points are problematic now, so I have to try to catch two birds with one shot. Didn't work very well, but good enough to secure me for a moment. So the next is Cuban Missile Crisis to South Korea and Brazil, probably. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, this needs securing. The problem is Venezuela is now at 3 victory points swing. So if he religns me out of this and then scores South America scoring, I'm lost. Not the worst thing that could happen to me. But I need distal. It's 1 and 2. It's not really obvious where to distalize from on this particular map. At least now I threaten some Middle East scoring, a decent one. It still doesn't have mill-ups. And I need to play faster because I excused myself twice and it was presumably too much. Okay, shuttle diplomacy shouldn't give him anything meaningful in Asia, so let's get rid of this because it's a problematic card overall. If he controls Japan now and breaks my control in Middle East, I will have to play Cultural Revolution to regain control in the Middle East and break his control of Japan. Or score Middle East 4-0 and allow him scoring Asia for +1 due to Afghanistan. He can't do both. Am I going to play puppet governments? I don't think so. Okay, but let's provoke him to break Iraq first. Ooh, I feel some time problems coming, so I need some faster play. But now it wasn't really a matter of commenting, I just needed to think about it. I really desperately need victory points, so I have to score score Middle East. For dominations, only 3 VPs, I guess, yes. But these VPs may be crucial. Very nicely done by him. I had to waste far many more ops than he did by breaking control. Excuse me. Plus the Reagan Bob's Libya is now so juicy. Venezuela, yes. Oh my goodness. This is now killing me. Come on! The VP brush war would be nice. Something like, if you roll 4 or more, you switch the sign of victory points. The only headline that can stop him from South America in case he headlines a scoring card. Damn. And damn again. Nah. Not as important for OPEC. Much more important for not being realigned. Okay, he can take Thailand and Brazil and Chile. Of course, US-Japan is now going to be played for the event. I don't care about the one influence here. I much more care about Thailand. I feel I'm losing this game. Okay. Nicely played by him. Really nicely played by him. Had I rolled one more here, how much better would it be? Okay. No real choice. Asia would be much harder to flip eventually. I'm thinking about spacing Chernobyl or US-Japan just to bet on these victory points. Then he had a playable 3. Please don't you have more playable 3s? Because I don't have them. I don't like the fact that I had played the China card, but okay, at least this. My terrorism is now boosted. Actually a good moment to play it. Okay. If he's forced to commit Afghan suicide, it's good for me. If he's not, grabbing Usuri from him was good as well. And South America is to be worried about later. Europe as soon as possible. Liberation theology for the event, of course. Chernobyl for ops in my last action round. Remember to secure Thailand. And probably to break South America, because what else? Could be worse. Iran-Iraq war? Come on! I control them both. Why did you discard this? It doesn't really matter where he elects the Chernobyl to work. Where did he? I haven't seen. I got Africa scoring. Not bad. Grain sales sucks. Ortega elected in Nicaragua only to lower DEFCON in the headline. Oh, he's gonna be the first to lower DEFCON. Yuck. At least Africa scores in my favor enough to stop War Games victory. But I'm really disappointed about how this game goes on. And of course grain sales is going to be a big pain. I have to hold it, so I have to space this. So I only have some 2 ops cards and a 1-3 op. Latin American debt crisis is gonna be the event, but the late one, probably. I think DEFCON is my only chance now. And of course Africa scoring has to go ASAP to prevent War Games victory. Okay, it's not a matter of internet connection on my side, it's my opponent thinking. Both South America and Central America hasn't been scored. If he has South America scoring and War Games, he's killing me and I can do nothing about it. Maybe he's too surprised with what I headlined to react decently. Okay, no real choice. I still dominate Central America. That's lucky. And I have to score Africa. And I luckily got close to him on the clock. So maybe that's another hope, because I'm a rather fast player. Okay, he doesn't have South America scoring. Space, hold. Probably trigger. Flower power is discarded, so Evil Empire is not much of a concern. Come fucking on. Asia and South America. Words simply can't describe how much disappointed am I about this all. These 2 victory points are... Oh no, you... Damn. Of course, I only rolled 1 when I needed to roll high. It will compensate for me, of course. I will roll 6 for Space Race. Okay, 5. Fair enough. Fucking fair enough. What the hell is going on with this luck? Please lose on the DEFCON eventually, and please don't have a discardable 3-ops card. If I could only hold Latin American debt crisis until the last turn. Damn. Okay, the game is deadly lost, so I'm reminding you about the contest one again. You can hear the contest riddle twice during this game. The winner is going to get a surprise prize, but I will be sending it on September, and in the meantime I'm gonna contact the winner about it. Crazy red is going to be a crazy blue, outplaying me as USA very nicely. I'm complaining about bad luck, but we have to see that my opponent is playing very well. He doesn't commit blunders. Back. What else? Hit and hope, as the snooker players say. Damn it. A 6 would be such a nice game changer. Hooray! Let's give OPEC the second life. Actually, Argentina could be a better coup target, because maybe he would just control it, not over-control it, and the Iron Lady would... Yeah, what? The funny side is that even if I had flipped India, it wouldn't be an Asian domination for me. Why should it? Damn it, he had this. Of course, Wargames is no longer of a concern. Unless he has Star Wars, but this is a kind of whatever. Can't be helped. Yeah. One of the things I was talking about. Absolutely no way to force him into Defcon suicide. Oh, come on! Oh! I'm not going to go into a pedantic mood like Ziemowit likes to minimize negative scoring on my side. I'm just going to end the game as soon as possible. So no Defcon suicides on his side. Or he just screwed it up. If he has long gunman, and he's gonna have to play it. He's going. And I'm rolling one. Just... Not that it matters. Slightly disappointed, but well, that's the part of the game. So thank you for watching one more time. See you next time. I hope to have much better luck in the ITSL games. The ITSL season is going to start in a very few days, so watch the best players in the world, watch Ziemowicz, watch Janusz, watch me. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time.